Once again, Tasha K's most recent bombshell has the whole reality world in a panic, and it's the reason why the internet is on fire. Tasha K has reportedly disclosed that Jasmine is pregnant in a shocking turn of events that no one anticipated. And not just by anyone, but by Yandy Smith of Love and hip-hop's husband, Mendeecees. Yes, you heard correctly. The largest scandal reality TV has seen in years revolves around the same couple who established their brand on love, devotion, and redemption. As per Tasha K's purportedly exclusive sources, Jasmine had been maintaining a low profile for months, avoiding social appearances, gatherings, and posting cryptic messages like, "Some blessings come in silence." However, as admirers began to piece things together, Tasha dismissed her signature bomb during her live broadcast. There are rumors circulating that Mendeecees may have been too friendly with someone too close to the family. Like wildfire, the video went viral. Answers are being demanded by fans. Insiders are murmuring that this is more than just gossip. It's personal, and Yandy's name is trending. If accurate, this has the potential to destroy one of the most well-known families on reality TV. And it's possible that Tasha K just sparked the match. It began on a typical Sunday evening. Before Tasha K went online, there were no new episodes or premieres, just another silent social media browse. Millions of phones simultaneously received the notice. Exclusive, the largest coupling in hip-hop and love just were embroiled in a pregnancy controversy. Thousands of people joined the live broadcast in a matter of minutes, their screens ablaze and their hearts racing. She continued by saying the phrases that would make the internet go crazy. There was a brief period of quiet when it was revealed that Jasmine was expecting a child and that Men might be the father. Tasha even took a moment to allow the shock to settle. The comments then started to pour in more quickly than the chat window could scroll. "Stop playing, Tasha, please. Not Mendeecees." Tasha said that the receipts were already in motion and that the internet was on fire. Like an experienced detective, she started to piece together the tale. "Listen," she said, approaching the microphone. "You guys remember Jasmine, the person who used to hang out at the circle before Yandy stopped inviting her? Well, it seems like that wasn't about no business dispute, but rather about boundaries that were crossed a long time ago." Screenshots appeared on her screen, blurry but convincing. A picture of a dinner receipt from a fancy restaurant in Atlanta. A text message purportedly between Jasmine and a contact saved as M, with heart emojis and late-night timestamps. Tasha smirked while drinking wine. "You tell me, Wenos, does that look like business or pleasure?" By morning, the video had been reposted all over the internet. "Tasha K strikes again," the local T wrote, referencing blogs, gossip sites, and even celebrity news agencies. Rumors of infidelity upset a hip-hop and love marriage. The Shade Room reposted the clip with fire emojis and the caption, "Woo. Mendeecees say it isn't so." Fan comments on Yandy's most recent Instagram post, which included a happy family photo from last week, were like, "Stay strong, sis," and "Please tell us this ain't true." Yandy's name was trending before breakfast. However, Yandy remained silent, no stories, no likes, no words, while Jasmine abruptly disabled comments on her last post. A mirror picture and a flowing one admirer zoomed in on the mirror and said, "That bump ain't from food," as the garment was being analyzed like a crime scene with her hand suspiciously positioned close to her tummy. Behind the scenes, insiders whispered that Yandy had already heard about the rumor before Tasha went public. One source claimed she confronted Mendeecees immediately after the live ended. She looked him dead in the eye and said, "Tell me it's not true." The insider claimed he didn't say yes, he didn't say no, he just sat there. According to an entertainment site, "We've dealt with cheating rumors before, but this is different." The next day, Love and hip-hop producers allegedly went into emergency mode. This strikes close to home. This is actual life. Cameras started following the cast again, hoping to capture the fallout. Yandy showed up to filming in sunglasses, expression unreadable. Mendeecees arrived hours later, avoiding the press. When asked about the allegations, he muttered, "Don't believe everything you hear," before entering. Fans were already picking sides on social media, with Team Yandy praising her on Twitter and calling her the toughest woman on reality TV, Team Jasmine accusing her of being the next homewrecker plotline. And Tasha K, doubling down on her subsequent tweet, replied, "I told you that I always bring receipts when I drop off tea. Avoid playing with me." The mayhem didn't end there, however. A call message purportedly spoken between Jasmine and a close friend was released hours later. "I didn't mean for this to happen. He told me things were over." Jasmine's voice wavered as she stated, "He told me she knew." The fans went crazy. Did she confess? Was it altered? Everyone had an opinion, but no one knew. The situation was exacerbated by Yandy's silence. At the same time, a program producer contacted another cast member saying, "If this is real, next season just wrote itself." By that night, the group chat for the cast was a conflict area. According to another audio recording that leaked, Sierra said, "This is going to break her. She loves that man." Erica Mena also told someone, "Yandy don't deserve that." If it's true, Jasmine better be ready. As the sun sank, Tasha K returned to the stage, sneering into the camera while holding a wine glass. She responded, "They said I was lying. But suddenly I'm getting calls for interviews from everyone." She bent closer. "I haven't even yet dropped the actual receipts, darling." Tasha grinned as the crowd yelled in the comments, "What real receipts?" "Drop them now." "Oh, it's coming, I promise. You'll see who has been playing the entire family and who is really loyal when it happens." The fire was only beginning, but the life ended. It felt like a digital earthquake the morning after Tasha K's second live performance. Every YouTube commentary program, podcast, and gossip site was breaking down every moment of her revelation. Every trending list was dominated by the terms Mendeecees, Yandy, and Jasmine. Tasha had finally gone too far, according to some admirers, while others dubbed it the year's biggest scandal. However, it was more than simply material for those involved. There was mayhem. Since the news broke, Yandy had not shared anything. Not a quotation, not a remark, not even a selfie. However, she was observing everything. She had spent the whole night on the phone, according to those close to her. She first worked with producers, then her mother, and lastly Mendeecees. The discussions weren't pleasant. She repeatedly asked him the same question. She wasn't satisfied with his repeated statements that, "I don't have to defend myself to the internet. Just tell me the truth. If it's not true, why aren't you denying it?" Jasmine, however, was nowhere to be seen. Her pals refused to talk. Her phone went off, and she remained quiet on social media. However, something odd was detected. She had discreetly unfollowed all of the Love and Hip Mendeecees included, the Hopcast. That action simply made things worse. She's concealing something. She is attempting to vanish before everything blows out, according to fans. Paparazzi had set up camp outside Yandy's business by lunchtime, anticipating a response. Cameras surrounded her when she eventually showed up, wearing black sweatpants and huge sunglasses. Someone yelled, "Yandy, do you believe the rumors?" She didn't respond. "Pray for me," she said in a whisper and shook her head before boarding her vehicle. That video went viral right away. Supporting remarks and sadness emojis swamped the comment sections. This is not fair to her. Mendeecees attempted to sidestep the controversy as one fan remarked, "She stood by that man for years through jail, through everything." Another fan added, "If this is true, Mendeecees just ruined the best thing that ever happened to him." Fans accused him of gaslighting and hiding behind ambiguous comments shortly after he uploaded a blank screen to his Instagram story late that evening with the message, "Don't let gossip destroy what you built. Real ones know the truth. It didn't help. Say her name." Another remark read, "You mentioned the same thing previously, Mendeecees. We need receipts." Another user asked, "Are you denying it or not?" Tasha K released another teaser as the criticism mounted. "I'll force them to speak if they don't want to." The messages that everyone has been requesting will be included in the next part 2. Chaos broke out once again as that leave was dropped. According to Tasha, screenshots of late-night communications between Jasmine and Mendeecees were leaked by one of Jasmine's close friends. The screenshots were not verified, but that didn't stop them from spreading. One of them stated, "You said she doesn't need to find out. I'm trusting you." Another, purportedly from Mendeecees, said, "I'll handle Yandy. Don't stress. We can't ignore this," one executive said. "If we handle it right, this could be the biggest moment in franchise history." Another warned, or it could destroy it completely, so they decided to film everything. Cameras followed Yandy through her days of silence, her face drawn and weary, and she spoke only once during filming, her voice cracking. The internet was divided over Tasha K's explosive allegations, and even Entertainment Buzz Weekly posted a story titled Receipts or Rumors. Buzz Weekly posted a story titled Receipts or Rumors. Fans froze. The line played repeatedly on Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok, and everyone was asking the same question. Was Mendeecees really trying to convince Jasmine not to have the baby? Yandy heard it too. In the next scene of the movie, she sat on her couch with her phone in her hand, crying. After everything we've been through, after all the years I held him down, she trailed off, unable to finish the sentence. The clip from that episode leaked online before it even aired, and it was View. "There's one more piece to this puzzle," she said in her subsequent teaser, adding, "And you're going to scream when I show y'all who knew what from the beginning." When filming resumed, the tension was already electric, and the question wasn't if things would explode again, but when, and that explosion was about to happen on camera. Yandy arrived at the set in silence, her team of stylists and makeup artists whispering nervously, and she sat down on the couch with her hands clasped tightly in her lap. She wasn't Yandy the brand, the businesswoman, the mogul, but Yandy. Then came Mendeecees, who entered the studio in silence. But as soon as his face showed on the monitors, the mood broke down and crew members murmured to one another. One producer mumbled under his breath, "This is about to go left." The wife, the lady who had just been publicly humiliated on every television in America. "We're here for clarity, not to attack anyone," the presenter said, clearing his throat. "Truth is what we're here for." Mendeecees averted her gaze as Yandy said, "You know me. You know how people twist things online. Then start with him." Her tone was cool but icy. "Unless the internet mistranslated your voice, I would like to hear it directly from you." He sighed heavily. "I messed up. I was stupid. But it wasn't like that." Yandy's jaw clenched. "Then how was it?" Before he could respond, the studio doors opened. Gasps echoed through the set. Jasmine entered, looking nervous in a loose cream dress and oversized sunglasses. She laughed bitterly. Twist. Mendeecees' Tasha K didn't Photoshop Jasmine's stomach, and she didn't make up that audio. Everyone saw her hands shaking, and the bump was obvious. The audience stopped, and the host's voice broke. "Thank you for coming, Jasmine. Are you verifying the statements made?" "I didn't come here to fight," she began quietly, hesitating as her gaze shifted between Yandy and Mendeecees. "I just want to tell my truth." "Your truth?" Yandy said, her eyes flashing. Jasmine's lips trembled as she said, "Yandy, I'm sorry. My kids have been crying all week because of your truth. It never happened this way. I didn't even intend to say anything, but after Tasha released that video, everything came out." Mendeecees buried his face in his hands. Yandy yelled, "Please don't do this here, no." Jasmine took a trembling breath. "I didn't come here to embarrass anyone. I just want people to stop calling me a liar. It's real. I'm pregnant. And yes, Mendeecees is the father." The studio erupted. Castmates screamed. The audience gasped. "I stood by you through everything, through prison, through rumors, through every single storm." Yandy froze completely still, completely broken. Her voice was eerily calm when she finally spoke. "And this is how you repay me? By making me the headline in somebody else's gossip video?" Mendeecees reached for her hand, but she pulled away. "Don't touch me, don't touch me." Jasmine began to cry. "I didn't mean to ruin your family, Jasmine." Yandy gave her a sharp look. "You were simply the weapon," she said, pointing at Mendeecees. There was a heavy hush, and even Tasha K's team, who had been asked to shoot exclusive video for her next piece, paused for a second before Mendeecees murmured, "I'll fix this." "You can't fix this," Yandy said, laughing through her tears. "They turned my life into a storyline," she mumbled, "and I didn't even consent to it." She got up, shaky but powerful, and left the set, with cameras following her as she entered the corridor and sobbed softly. Inside, Jasmine sat weeping as, "She's never going to forgive me," Mendeecees said as he gazed at the ground. "The internet doesn't forgive either," the host groaned. "I'll be all right," Yandy murmured gently as she climbed into her vehicle outside and stated to the cameras one final time, "But they're going to have to live with what they did, and so will the world." That night, Tasha K uploaded the final part of her exposé. The thumbnail showed Yandy's tearful face and the words, "The truth is out." Jasmine attests to everything. The world awoke to a digital explosion as it smashed the internet once again. Videos of Yandy leaving the performance were shared on social media. Replayed, remixed. In Harlem, camera crews hovered outside Yandy's business, catching glimpses of her arriving early in the morning. Dressed down, her face hidden under a hoodie, she remained silent. The once adored power couple was now reality TV's biggest tragedy. Everyone had an opinion, including fans, bloggers, former castmates, and even strangers who hardly knew the show. "Some things you don't come back from," she added, looking up momentarily with swollen eyes. Producers were caught between opportunity and remorse inside the studio. While ratings had increased overnight, so had the outcry. With hashtags like boycott the show and art and dark justice for Yandy in the meantime, Jasmine went into hiding, shutting off her phone and deleting her social media accounts. She reportedly left Atlanta to live with family, but a week later, a picture of her holding a sonogram in a hospital gown surfaced. Sponsors threatened to remove the footage, but the network refused to do so because they knew it had become cultural lightning. "Pray for peace" was the caption's straightforward message. "That baby's innocent," one admirer said, "but this story ain't." The picture received over 1 million views in a matter of hours, and the internet erupted once again. Some people expressed sorrow, while others unleashed hate. Finally, surrounded by public indignation, Mendeecees posted a shaky statement on Instagram Live, saying, "I hurt people I love, eyes red. I made mistakes I can't undo. All I can do now is be a father to all my kids and face what I did like a man." The brutal comments read, "Too late. You broke the realest woman on TV. Apologize to Yandy, not the internet." 2 weeks later, the Love and Hip Hop New York finale aired, with silent clips showing Yandy packing up her belongings, the kids laughing in the background, and Mendeecees standing at a window by herself. The final scene showed Yandy sitting in her confessional chair, calm but broken. She said softly, "Everyone keeps asking if I'll forgive him. Forgiveness isn't the issue. Forgetting is." She looked directly into the camera, saying, "But I'm still here." That's what they didn't expect. The screen went black, leaving fans all over the place crying, tweeting, and arguing into the night. Some referred to Yandy as an icon for leaving with dignity, while others pleaded with her to mend her marriage. But deep down, everyone knew the fairy tale was over. The network later announced a spin-off special, Yandy Rebirth, which promised to show her healing, rebuilding, and moving forward. Mendeecees was not mentioned once. By the time the headlines subsided, one truth remained. The empire built on loyalty and family had crumbled. And a single leak had done what years of drama never could: expose how fragile forever really was. Her next video, I told y'all? Exclusive post-Candle interview coming soon, broke her own viewing record. Heartbreak, betrayal, and a truth too raw to ignore marked the end of TV history. Tasha K's shocking revelation did more than just end a marriage. It changed the rules of celebrity gossip. Yandy's silence was more powerful than any rebuttal, and Jasmine's tears served as a reminder that every rumor has a price. Mendeecees' decline from grace became the lesson that no one could ignore. But what do you think? Was Tasha K wrong for revealing the truth? Or did she only reveal what was already collapsing behind the scenes? Was Jasmine manipulated, or did she know exactly what she was doing? Finally, should Yandy ever forgive Mendeecees? One thing is certain in this world of love, lies, and leaked receipts: the tea will always find its way out. Please share your ideas in the comment section below. We're reading you all. Remember to like, subscribe, and press the notification button so you don't miss the next scandal breakdown.